What up all, it is Ricardo and this is another movie for your holiday movie extravaganza. I'm sorry, my last few videos have been out of focus because I'm trying to play around with my camera and I'm very blind, so it's hard for me to see the monitor, so bear with me. But let's talk about this week's movie. Let's talk about today's movie though. I was very high when I watched this movie, and it's a cartoon and it kind of just made it that much more enjoyable, so it may be the weed talking, but I really enjoyed this movie called Klaus. I think this movie is I know it's a Netflix movie, but I was gonna say I think this movie is a movie that anyone that loves Christmas should definitely check out. I'll tell you why. Because if you love Christmas, you probably love Santa Claus. And this is kind of like an origin story of Santa Claus. I don't know if it's like historically accurate, but it seems like it could really have happened. What do you mean? What do I mean? I mean, like, okay, like you find out where the flying reindeer thing came from for Santa Claus, and you'll find out about the elves that help him in his workshop and why the hell he had so many toys lying around. Like, you find all that out in this movie. As I said, I don't know if it's historically accurate, but it felt like I was watching a documentary. The movie stars Jason Schwartzman. He plays Jesper. Jesper is basically like this crazy brat who like doesn't really do much. So his dad's like, hey Jesper, I'm gonna send you up to the middle of nowhere to this town called Smearton, which reminds me of like smear poop. Like Smearton, like no one wants to go there, it just sucks. And you know what? He gets there and exactly what you think. No one wants to go there, it sucks. And even the people who live in the town kind of seem to hate it because they hate each other. And they are not getting along. Apparently they've been like battling for decades, or I don't know, this side of town hates this side of town. I don't know. So Jesper is there and he has to set up a post office, but he doesn't have any letters to mail because no one in the town likes each other. So he figures that if he gets his way, he will get these kids to write like letters or send drawings about toys they want.
Our cousin told us if we write a letter to Mr. Klaus, he'll make us a toy.
To this guy who lives off in the woods by himself. His name is Klaus. It's a genius idea. It's actually really executed really well. The animation is beautiful, and it's just kind of like I said, it's an origin story of Klaus, Santa Claus. You're familiar with the story or like with what they're referencing, so it feels like safe and warm and Christmassy. You can check it out on Netflix. If you have watched it, let me know. If you are gonna watch it, let me know what you thought. Otherwise, hit me up, holla at me, and have yourself a happy holiday. Oh, I thought my little ball was on the shoulder, but it was behind me.